this knowledge comes from Africa. And what's funny, only Esau is the one who has found the scrolls. How is that possible? Esau finds the scrolls and writes the book. But yet, you've got Jacob descendants in Africa. Not all these Africans. No, many of these Africans are descendants of Ham, not Shem. Shem is where the chosen ones come from. All these descendants, all these African descendants of Ham, and none of them find the scripture. Only Esau finds the scripture, and Esau writes the book. No one questions that. The one who is to be destroyed, the one who is hated by Yahuwah, is the one who writes the book. Okay, let's get back to this. Enoch or Shinnach 6:4-1. These are the angels who have descended from heaven to earth and have revealed secrets to sons of men, and have seduced the sons of men to the commission of sin. It proves that the fallen angels brought sin to earth. Earth was a heavenly place. If I'm going to start to blasphemy the name of Yahuwah, I'm going to do it in several ways. First, we're going to try building a tower to the Tower of Babel. And when that's destroyed, we're going to come up with another concept. We're going to take the ones he loved and we're going to turn them against him. That's what we're going to do. We're going to turn them into lewd and lasciviousness, fornication. And what we're going to tell them is, we're going to allow them to fornicate, and we're going to give them abortion pills, the abortion. We're going to give them all these things. The things that the sons of heaven taught Eve here on earth. Taught Eve about smiting the child inside the womb. Taught Eve about abortion. Come on. Taught Eve about makeup above the eyes, which is a sin. Painting above the eyes is a sin. Taught Eve about the molten metal. Eve teaches the child. That's how it goes. Eve ain't teaching this to Adam. She may have shown some things to Adam, but she's teaching it more to the children. Okay, let's continue with this. Enoch, Shinnach 10:6. Yahuwah said to Raphael, bind Azazel, hand and foot, cast him into darkness, opening the desert which is in Dubael, D-U-B-A-E-L, Dubael. Cast him in there. The result of sons of heaven coming to earth and teaching the sons of men evil and wickedness, sorcery, molten metal. You say, what's wrong with molten metal? It's death. It creates death. Creates your gun, creates your sword, melting down gold. Now people want to kill you for it. That's why molten metal is sin, because it brings death, and death is sin. It's sin because you were supposed to live forever, for many years. And believe me, there's enough space on earth for human beings. They're constantly telling you, we're running out of space. Okay, that's Esau talking that talk, because Esau's time is running out. He is to be destroyed, and it's already known. So what he needs, you to go with him. Nobody wants to go alone. Come on. The guy that comes in, they're shooting up a church now. And what does this shooter do a lot of times? Take himself out after he done shot up half the church. Book of Enoch 10:7. And this is Raphael dealing with Azazel. Throw upon him hurled and pointed stones, covering him with darkness. There shall be remain forever. There he shall remain forever. Cover his face that he may not see light. And this is what a lot of us do not understand. We were taught about Satan and the devil, and down there with the devil, it's going to be hot, and believe me, it's flaming, and he's down there sweating, and you're going to want ice water. That's bull crap. And you say, what do you mean? Let me show you something. Enoch 10:9. In the great day of judgment, let him be cast into the fire. It is obvious that the devil is not sitting in a pit filled with fire, because fire is used to destroy the wickedness. So Satan could not be sitting in a pit of fire, and you come down there and it's just hell, and there's just hell party. No. Fire is used to destroy wickedness. What you have to understand is that, and I was looking for it, it is said that within the earth are these deep cracks that go straight down. And this is where the wickedness is to be sent. This is where the sons of heaven are being held. And the daughters of men who perverted these guys. Now you have to say, you think the sons of heaven looked down and saw women wearing church dresses and that made them come to earth? Are you kidding? Unless that church dress is real tight, it does not stimulate you. You understand? So it's obvious that looking at women wearing church dresses are not going to make these angels leave heaven, because you have to understand there's a severe punishment. No. It's the ones that are lewd and lascivious, half naked. And they're showing up at the gym now. I've been going to the gym for years. Just recently, within the last several years, women are walking in there wearing wedgies. Come on, us guys used to do that to each other in high school. You know, you grab the guy's underwear and you're pulling it up. You're laughing and cracking up. Well, women are coming to the gym now with shorts on there like that, as if they're wedgied up in the front and the back. That is to stimulate men. And that's the same thing that happened to the sons of heaven. They looked down and saw this lewd and lascivious behavior by women. This is why many women say, what do you mean there's no women in heaven? It's to keep you from corrupting heaven. Same way you're corrupting earth. Men are to carry themselves in a higher manner. But it shows whether they're on earth or in heaven, whether they're here on earth in flesh or in heaven in spirit. Your lewd and lascivious behavior will cause a corruption of these men. And these men will go after you for this lewd and lascivious behavior. So this is why you're separating women from heaven. Because what you're going to do is you're not going to allow this lewd and lascivious behavior up there. But after women have fulfilled their life here on earth, then they have a chance of going to heaven. Because on earth, you've already proven yourself. Leah proved herself. This is why Leah is in heaven. Meaning that now that she's proved herself here on earth, she can be in heaven. She's not going to be in heaven walking around lewd and lascivious. You have to, same as men, here on earth, prove that you can exist in heaven correctly. You cannot be in heaven with short pants that are wedged up the rear end and thinking that's okay and thinking you're not going to cause problems in heaven. No. So the reason why you have men there, women here, is to prevent this corruption. Now men are here with you. Both have to earn their ticket to heaven. And it's based on your conduct. So if you run around with the most short tights on and stuff up the crack and you got men stimulated like that, you know you don't have a ticket to heaven. Because you're earning your ticket here on earth. All right. Something you have to understand, Book of Enoch 10:12. All the earth has been corrupted by the effects of the teaching of Azazel. To him therefore ascribe the whole crime. Azazel was one of the leaders. Come on down to the earth, man. Let's go get us some women. So what Yahuwah says, who you call God, which is a title, he's responsible for the whole crime. That's like you in a car with these clowns. The car's stolen. Y'all know it's stolen. Carrying guns, alcohol, drugs on you. You get pulled over, 3 of them bust out of the car, and you get caught. Okay, they're going to charge you with all the crime. Evading police, possession of a weapon, drug paraphernalia. You're getting charged with the whole crime. You're like, wait a minute, dude. It was 3 other guys in this car with me. It doesn't matter. We're going to charge you with the crime. And this is what Yahuwah is saying. We know you had other clowns with you. It was 200 of you clowns. But we're going to charge you with the whole crime. Even though they get punished, you're getting charged with the whole crime as the ringleader. Okay. And also, Book of Enoch 10:13. To Graviel. This is one of the angels. And remember, all these angels have male names, not female names. And that's something you should have picked. I shouldn't even have to tell you that, oh, there is no women in heaven, because you've been reading this scripture for years, over and over. You should have come to this own conclusion. Wait a minute. Why do all the angels have male names? Where are the female angels? And that's something you need to ask your own minister, pastor, priest, or whoever you're thinking going to lead you to heaven. Ask him, where are the female names? Where are the angels with female names? Okay. To Graviel, also Yahuwah said, go to the bastards, to the reprobates. Go to the bastards. That's Yahuwah speaking. To the reprobates. You say reprobate, R-E-P-R-O-B-A-T-S. Okay, probates, R-E in front of it would be what? Reprobates. To the children of fornication and destruction. The children of fornication, the offsprings of the watchers. So Yahuwah says it's due to fornications. These are referred to as bastards. How many of you out there have children and not marry? Children produced through fornication. What does Yahuwah say? He says these are bastards. In fact, in the Ivrium, or which you refer to as the Bible, a bastard is not allowed in the temple, the church, from according to the book. Grieved punishment. Also, something to remind you, Bill Clinton lost his presidency behind Monica Lewinsky. Again, nakedness before the downfall, ladies and gentlemen. I hope I didn't confuse you too much, but you have to look at the behavior of women. You have to clothe yourself. Have to wear your clothes a little more loosely. Why? Because you don't want to cause these men, the sons of heaven, to be tempted to want to fornicate behind your behavior. Because then, what does that mean? Him and you both get punished. And the punishment is deep canyons within the earth that go so far down. It is said that the sons of heaven ask for there to be light, for them to see some light, and they were told no. Meaning that they pleaded with Yahuwah, and they didn't plead to Yahuwah directly. They were pleading with this one angel to go and talk to him for them. Is that allow them to have light. So it means that when your punishment comes, which falls upon your spirit, you are sent down into a canyon that is so dark you can feel it. And you will pray and plead to at least be able to see some light. So apparently what it says is that our spirit needs light. The same as we have here, we need light. Without light, it is practically death. From what I understand, it looks like it's just death. Okay, enough of me for today, ladies and gentlemen. This is Anthony Shoulders for No Women in Heaven. You be safe and take care. Thank you very much.